Hey, tell us about your kind of songs. What's your objective?
Just to enlighten the people's mind, and to remind them of where we've been and where we are and where we need to go. There's somebody always has to be there with something positive. There's a lot of negativity on the radio right now, all around the world, and TV. So I wanted to be the positive, one of the positive things that people can watch and listen to. Try to get a job today, but when I'm still an application, them say, if this is where you really reside, please step outside. She asked them why, and they replied, we don't want no trouble, no. We don't want no trouble, no day. Cause lady, where you come from, people die there every day. And for our safety, that's where you should stay.
Thank you very much for your time, Ethan.
Man, MC Chinaman this man. I tell the people, man, say, watch a program, Yeah, man, Damian Phillips, every night, live. Check.
Lifestyle, rated M for mature. Hosted by Damian Phillips. It's informative, provocative, and unconventional. Hosted by Damian Phillips. Lifestyle.
It's the same old story. You care but you don't love me. Though I know it still hurts to hear the truth. Don't expect me to forget you. I love you, and I can't hold back the love I want to give to you. I know it isn't easy, I understand you're leaving, and I'm happy just to see you when I can. Do you understand my reasons? I love you as a woman in love. Love's only one thing. Just give me love when you can. If you need me, a woman in love for understand. I'll give you all that I have completely. A woman in love, love's only one thing.
Can I say good evening and thanks for joining me? Nisa Kanisa.
So don't be sorry, baby. I guess you think I'm crazy, but to be there when you want me is enough.
Hey Merlene, how you doing?
Shout, I'm a woman.
Tell Lisa hi for me, alright?
Love you, and I always.
My great friend Fab, go on girl. And let me just say I apologize for questioning you about that bush. Yeah.
So you see,
I'm sorry here. Me should I just take your word for it. It won't happen again, I promise.
though I know
Hey Gloria, how you doing?
it's still
Turn it in the building.
true. I'm not shout, I'm a woman. Say I love you, and I'll always be around when you need a woman's love. Just give me love when you can. If you need me, a woman in love will understand.
Facebook not supposed to block me for them song, yeah.
Give you all that I
I've gotten these exclusive.
have. A woman in love, love's only one thing. Just give me love when you can. Oh, if you need me.
Good evening, Tristan, how you doing?
Oh,
I got a surprise for you guys.
and I'll give you all
Me not even want to talk about it too much because me not think me supposed to play that song here yet.
in love,
But me love it.
love's
I go play it. Me get in a trouble so.
a woman in love, love's only one thing. A woman in love, love's
If I get in trouble, that's it, man.
a woman in love, love's only one.
So because I don't know if I'm supposed to play it or can play it, I have the liberty of playing it. Me not get no intro, but I think it's fitting with our topic this evening, so I'm going to drop it.
I think it's time we stop waiting on these good for nothing men to come hit us. I think it's time that we go out and find a man or choice. I'm a lover girl, lonely little lover girl, and I've searched the world all over, trying to find me a lover boy, cause I'm a lover girl, and
hold on, father, hold on, hold on, come again.
I think it's time we stop waiting on your listeners to come hit us. I think it's time that we go out and find a man or choice. I'm a lover girl, lonely little lover girl, and I've searched the world all over, trying to find me a lover boy, cause I'm a lover girl, and I've searched this world all over, trying to find.
So all I want to say, no never call a next woman for no man. No look a man neither, don't. I got to go tell me, no go look no man, don't it?
Might have to go to Paris, I might even have to go to Rome.
This mix is being played the first time anywhere in the world.
No different.
I say me nah tell you now.
We're back home.
And I said nothing about the song.
Sitting around, having nothing to do, when I know I could be
Put on the ear it again, just remember on the ear it first, yeah?
real sweet love to you. Oh, I've searched this world all over, trying to find me a lover boy, cause I'm a lover girl.
So let me say good evening and welcome to Lifestyle, final show for this week. Remember we're on Monday through to Thursday, right? Introduce the topic at the end of this one.
I'm a lover girl, sweet little lover girl, and I've searched the world all over, trying to find me a lover boy, cause I'm a lover girl. Yes, I've searched this world all over, trying to find me a lover boy, cause I'm a lover girl. If you want to know what a sweet lover girl can do, she can stay all night and make real sweet love to you. When the morning comes, she don't even have to go. Just reach over and
You're
touch
listening
the
to
girl,
DP.
and she'll make sweet love some more. Well, I've searched this world all over, yeah, trying to find me a lover boy, cause I'm a lover girl, yeah. Yes, I've searched this world all over, yeah, trying to find me a lover boy, yeah. Yes, I've searched the world all over, yeah, trying to find me a lover boy, yeah, cause I'm a lover girl. Yes, I've searched this world all over, yeah, trying to find me a lover boy.
Get all of it. Alright, yes, after all of that, again, let me say good evening. My name is Damien Phillips. I'm your host, and you're locked into Lifestyle. So I saw Fably say, pull up. Tonnet say, no, me nah look no man. Me still have the Jamaican mentality. A man feel look woman. But when you sit down and just wait pan all kind of something for come look, you end up, when you say, alright, let me give him a blind. You see the red flag them and you give them the blind, and then what? I think it's totally different if you see somebody and you say, I gotta try with that person here. And then it don't work, then it just not work. But when you sit and you wait, like the singer is saying, you know, ladies, you're not sick and tired of just waiting on men to, you know, come and hit on you and that the singer say?
Ladies, I think it's time we stop waiting on these good for nothing men to come hit on us. I think it's time that we go out and find a man or choice.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Me say stop it! Stop it! Stop it! So, Fab said, dead will laugh. Why, Tonette, don't kill me. I'm a thing that Fab. So, let me introduce the topic now. Since we, no further ado, without no further ado. Tell me, Pastor, September 6, 2018. I have terrible luck with men. I have terrible luck with men. That's our topic this evening. I have terrible luck with men. And I don't know if I'm going to be chauvinistic or whatever to say. I think this is like majority of women complain. Like, yeah, this is what I honestly believe. You know, I think if females complain about anything else, this is like the number one something. Why I mean I have luck with man in the cars. You know, I do everything I think me should have do and them still. Yeah. So Tonette said that's why I'm single. I know that's why you're single. No, cause you can't tell me say nobody now look you. People are look you, but you just not give them the moment of the day. You're just like, listen, me a big woman, me not in the foolishness, big woman thing. I mean, yeah, me come on, but that's why you're single. And not because you not look no man make you single. You're single because you choose to be single, and you have a lot of women who are done that. But like I said, I think it's from this where we're discussing this evening. I have terrible luck with men. So let's go right into it. Tell me, Pastor, where you're coming from this evening. Dear Pastor, listen, people. Dear Pastor, I am 15 years old. I have nobody to talk to. I practically live by myself. I don't know my father. My mother doesn't care about me. She is not in the country either. I live in a house with my stepdad and brother. That has something I see people do. I mean, I know how them do it. Or you feel if kind of make you understand if you are working, you know, which even that me no know. If me did a one woman, me sorry, God forgive me. But me nah left no man in a house with me pitney. Me sorry, I don't care. You're gonna foreign live. So she say she's not in the country either. I live in a house with my stepdad and brother, and they behave like I don't exist. At age 14, I got pregnant by my brother's best friend. The guy was upset about the pregnancy. He accused me of cheating and beat me up. I had a miscarriage and I can't get over it, especially when my mom keeps throwing it in my face. I went to a wedding at a popular location in Kingston and I saw the most handsome guy ever. I kept admiring him until he approached me. Trust me, men, women have them way if you look, man. Them do. Them maybe not come straight up like we, but they do. They have their way. So she said, I kept admiring him until he approached me and we exchanged our numbers. He made me feel really special and he made time for me. Even after work and in the wee hours of the morning, he would WhatsApp me. Now, this is at when I say she how much? 15. Recently, he was involved in an accident. He told me he would call me back in a few minutes. He never did. I got really worried and kept calling and texting, but there was no answer. When the call eventually went through, a female answered. I told her that I needed to talk to the guy. She said that he was outside and she asked whether she could take the message. I told her no and hung up. Eventually, he sent me a message on his other phone. When I asked who the woman was, he said she was his girlfriend. I pressed him until I found out they have been together for 6 years, own 2 cars, and recently bought a house together. Just had a 3-month-old daughter and are engaged to be married. Pastor, straight up, I want to make up story. This I can't tell you straight up. Yeah, no. Anyway, Pastor, I was devastated. I started crying because he made me feel so special, like I was the only girl in the. I wanna make me feel like you're the only. Anyway, not a singer. I was so naive. I even planned to have unprotected sex with this man, even though he told me that when we decided to have sex, I better not think about getting pregnant. Now I know why. Later on, I got a message from his wife saying that I am a home wrecker and that I could have him because she's not going to compete with a child for her man. She said that I should be focusing on school, not wrecking people's relationships. Not worth it. That's the next heading they have here. Then he messaged me and told me that it's over between us because he can't lose her and I'm not worth it. He hurt my feelings worst when he said that his wife and child meant the world to him and that he was not going to let some damaged kid come between them. He said that he loved her too much to let her go and that she means the world to him. I felt really bad. I texted and apologized to this lady, and I felt obligated to fix the mess. She told me that it's not my fault and that she had no idea what he had been telling me. Pastor, she's a sweetheart and a genuine person. She has been encouraging me to think positively and not to let disappointment break my spirit. And that is from Devastated TJ. And I'm going to obey. I don't know what's our phone show. I'm going to obey Fab say play the song again. Mega play it again. If you're just joining us, we're looking at this young lady, 15 years old. I don't know if pastors even have rights and whatever for write and report this or publish it. 15-year-old. I'm something here. But it's a reality, I can tell you that much. Here we go again. I say me not introduce the song, me not say nothing about the song, just remember we want to hear it first when the song I'll take off the right way. Or me should have said take off because first it'll play anyway in
I think it's time we stop waiting on these good for nothing men to come hit on us. I think it's time.
But I notice the good old not for man them always have the right thing for say. You never notice that?
I'm a lover girl.
Alright, here we go again. Don't talk over the singer youth.
Ladies, I think it's time we stop waiting on these good for nothing men to come hit on us. I think it's time that we go out and find a man or choice. I'm a lover girl, lonely, lonely little lover girl, and I've searched the world all over.
You're listening to DP.
Cause I'm a lover girl, and I've searched this world all over, trying to find me a lover boy. Cause I'm a lover girl. Might have to go to Paris, I might even have to go to Rome. Makes me no different if I bring a lover boy back home. Tired of sitting around having nothing to do when I know I could be somewhere making real sweet love to you. Oh, I've searched this world all over, trying to find me a lover boy. Cause I'm a lover girl. Sweet little lover girl, and I've searched the world all over, trying to find me a lover boy. Cause I'm a lover girl. Yes, I've searched this world all over, trying to find me a lover boy. Cause I'm a lover girl. If you want to know what a sweet lover girl can do, she can stay all night. Make real sweet love to you. When the morning comes, she don't even have to go. Just reach over and touch the girl, and she'll make sweet love some more. Well, I've searched this world all over. Yeah, you're trying to find me, lover boy, love, 'cause I'm a lover girl. Yeah, yes, I've searched this world all over. Yeah, you're trying to find me, lover boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I've searched the world all over. Yeah, trying to find me a lover boy. Yeah, 'cause I'm a lover girl. Yes, I've searched this world all over. Yeah, trying to find me a lover boy.
Search this world all over, trying to find me a lover boy. So Tonette says she's not trying to find nobody. That is not her exact word. Her exact words were, "That's why I'm single." And I see Fab say, "You soon get a great man in Jesus' name." And I see Tonette say, "Oh yes, Fab." Then I see Tonette say, "Oh, talking about the topic now. Oh, Jesus, broken heart now. 15 years old. Yep, 15 years old. Yes, do they always do? Fab, are you sing the song?" Tonette is asking Fab if she sing the song. Fab, are you sing the song? Okay, me have a friend what me wanna hit on. Gonna ask him for his number. But you notice people now have to ask people for the number now, you know, because there's social media. You can just find them or follow them on WhatsApp. And yeah, not WhatsApp, on Facebook. See me telling them I can't ride and whistle. You can actually just follow, put in them name, and you find them on Facebook, and yeah, you don't really have to have them number. So them not load that one day yet, so I not get no one of them coming there. Wanna think about this though. I should have asked you guys. Wanna think about this.
King, one link. Spanish town. Yo, we don't got the thing tough. Bible study every day, WhatsApp group just link up. Mr. Out for Christ and everybody ball out. Oh no. Yo, if you trouble me show love you now. Tell them say me living for Christ, you know. Go tell them we alright, you know. Believe me now, God him soon come.
So that's Chosen that gave you the Dovey Magnum remix. Now him jump on Reagan King Tough and him a do him thing. I don't know if you know hear it though. I don't know. Me kinda in a drop it, make everybody know it kind of vibes this evening. So yeah. So this 15-year-old, and I'm going to read the story again before I read Pastor's response to it. But let me just give you a synopsis of what's happening. The story is about this 15-year-old girl who she say she not no luck with man. She not have no luck with man. So here we go. Hold on, let me check this first. If you're joining us for the very first time, on behalf of my producer, Miss Nikki, big up on yourself. And yeah. So here goes. Dear pastor, I am 15 years old. I have nobody to talk to. I practically live by myself. I don't know my father. My mother doesn't care about me. She's not in the country either. I live in a house with my stepfather and my brother. You know, so she said she didn't say I live with my stepfather and thing. I live in a house with my stepdad and my brother. At least she called him her stepdad. Well, maybe I just fit it writing in. And they behave like I don't exist. Everybody knows at that age them seek attention, don't it? Yep. Seek whole attention. At age 14, I got pregnant by my brother's best friend. The guy was upset about the pregnancy. He accused me of cheating and beat me up. I don't understand how. I had a miscarriage and I can't get over it, especially when my mom keeps throwing it in my face. This is one of the reasons why some people not tell them about everything nowadays, because yeah, repercussion. I went to a wedding at a popular location in Kingston and I saw the most handsome guy ever. I kept admiring him until he approached me and we exchanged numbers. He made me feel really special and he made time for me, even after work. And in the wee hours of the morning, he would WhatsApp me. Recently, he was involved in an accident. He told me he would call me back in a few minutes. He never did. I got really worried and kept calling and texting, but there was no answer. When the call eventually went through, a female answered. I told her that I needed to talk to the guy. She said that he was outside and she asked whether she could take a message. I told her no and hung up. Eventually, he sent me a message on his other number. When I asked who the woman was, he said she was his girlfriend. I pressed him until I found out they have been together for 6 years, own 2 cars, and recently bought a house together. Just had a 3-month-old daughter and are engaged. Now if it's said to be married, why would people English? Anyway, Pastor, I was devastated. I started crying because he made me feel so special, like I was the only girl in the world. I was so naive. I even planned to have unprotected sex with this man, even though he told me that he told me that when we decided to have sex, I better not think about getting pregnant. Now I know why. Later on, I got a message from his wife saying that I am a home wrecker and that I could have him because she's not going to compete with a child for her man. She said that I should be focusing on school, not wrecking people's relationship. Then he messaged me and told me that it's over between us because he can't lose her and I am not worth it. He hurt my feelings worse when he said that his wife and children or child meant the world to him and that he was not going to let some damaged kid come between them. He said that he loved her too much to let her go and that she meant the world to him. I felt really bad. I texted and apologized to the lady, and I felt obligated to fix this mess. She told me that it's not my fault and that she had no idea what he had been telling me. Pastor, she's a sweetheart and a genuine person. She has been encouraging me to think positively and not to let disappointments break my spirit. Devastated TJ. So, of course, you guys know I'll read your comments. Well, go on, Mr. Craig, big up yourself, youth. I will read your comments, and as I am speaking right now, I have just placed my number. Let me take off the other one, so it's 1 now. My number on your screen, so you can call me at liberty. All right, text me, WhatsApp, call me. Anything you want to do, you can do. Call, text, WhatsApp, voice note, send me pictures, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what kind of picture I'm going to send, I'm going to show this, but yep. So that's what we're looking at this evening. Let me say welcome to everyone. So Tonet say she should be going to school. What luck she talking about with man? Oh Lord, help her. My last daughter is 18 and I'm hoping she don't have a boyfriend as yet. Tonet, now you tell me say the woman like a power phone. You mean not a boyfriend? Now I'm to you. Tap fool yourself, yeah. That's how we think every mother thing. Oh, they don't have any boyfriend and they're not having sex. And nothing wrong with her. Oh please. Anyways. But you see, I'm laughing about it now, but I know that it's serious. It's serious. You have young girls now who the things that are on their mind, things that they're supposed to be focusing on. And that's the thing there. And like this man I said now, which me sure him need to tell her them something there when, we were talking in wee hours of the morning on WhatsApp. Now he must say, oh, she damaged and all of that. But again, it shows that she's not ready for this because the man of him woman lived together for 6 years them have a little daughter. Them have house and car together and all of these things. And she no know none of that. But I guess what really sweet are the little at the phone card top up them. Yeah. They send me one credit now. Yeah, and him fulfill that and something so. That's sweet her. And she have all her plan. You hear this? This man of me. And I want to talk about something else because most people don't talk about them something here. I don't know me already. I'm not really afraid of nobody, so I can. They are young girls out there literally throwing themselves at older men. They are. You hear what she say? She said she got the wedding and she see the man and she make sure give me eye contact till him come over and say hi. So I want you that alone on pick up on that. Or unless he was there with his girlfriend, then you know he wouldn't so bow like I would assume. So she do her way if a little thing for call him in and him take a bait and come in. So may I say they're young and I'm sure based on how it sound, I'm speculating now, which I'm free to do. She not look like 15. Me no want think so. Me think that she look more older than that. And of course, you know, in a Jamaica, you have some man where them dip on the 16 thing. As long as she is 16, ready to go up on the cutting board kind of thing. And I may say, you know, they think like that until they get a daughter. Then you hear them start cuss, oh, the age of consent is too low and it need fitting. When them did a teenager close to the age or whatever, you know, you never concern them. They couldn't care less. But now because them have daughter who are maybe just 16 or about to be 16, or something, them have problems with it. Yeah. Them have problems with it because them daughter are 16. So, how do we maneuver this? Straight up I can tell you. Man need to know, say, listen, it's your duty. Anybody are going to get involved in a certain way. It's your duty to find out who you're messing with, who you're getting involved with. You understand? Because if something should have did go down and this man I get catch, them I got have all of the information. You know, him a text a child. This is how it can come across now, you know. You have been texting a child for how much months, blah, 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 and saying all of these things and whatever and thing. And nobody now come up in it, say, listen, he meet her, she tell him, say, I'm 18. And in Jamaica, still stressing that. Well, I shouldn't even say in Jamaica. Wherever the age of consent is 16. Because the age of consent is 16, it is 16. So, wherever the age is of consent, that now come up for say, well, she told me that she was wife. No, they're no business. Them I got throw the book at him and say, listen, no, she is 15. And then now look how she look and now go coming at her chronological age, which I don't know if you know that, but your age is different from your yeah, all of them something. So, me just say, he's going to be at fault in all of this because he should have known better. And then you got here say, yes, man, some man wicked and dirty and stay because watch the in just having 3 months old baby, I'm sure say in the about in business, I look at a girl and Ray and yeah, all of these things. So sound like the woman can have a little thing still because them buy 2 car and house. So this a man here say, yo, look at it. This 15-year-old troubled kid, as he put it, is a liability, it's not an asset. So he's not willing to give up his asset, which is his fiance, for the liability. The good thing of the story though is me glad say them not have sex yet. But like I say, you hear what she say? She is feeling the man so much that she was planning, when me find it, I don't want to tell lie upon nobody. She was planning to have unprotected sex with the man. So, I'm so naive. I even planned to have unprotected sex with this man, even though he told me that when we decide to have sex, I better not think about getting pregnant. So, my father used to say, dead and gone, God bless him soul. He used to say, it's like the more technology we have, the more whatever is this fool that the pit them might be. From she's thinking along that line, I am going to have unprotected. She's not aware. Obviously, she's aware of there's a possibility she can get pregnant. There is a possibility this man may have some form of STI, STD, but she's not thinking about these things. You know, sometimes I wonder what these children are thinking, because that's what they are. They are children. What them really think. What, you know, but everything in society, everywhere you watch and see, them just, you know, idolize this whole thing like something else. And not really segueing, but I saw this and I had to share it. Pulse Under Fire for billboard ad. And if you go to my page, not now, you will see it, where there is a big electronic poster. I'm going to read the whole story so I get it exactly where it is. Pulse School Search Tour. And there are 2, 4, 5 young girls want to be representing school tour, so you don't know, say, a teenager that we are talking about. Saturday, October 6th, Pulse Center. And of course, this is going to be a form of free ad, but it is reported. So if it is a strategy that they're using, obviously it's working. Pulse Model Agency has come under fire from persons over its electronic billboard showing teen models in Trafalgar Road in St. Andrew. The billboard promotes the Pulse School Search Tour finals schedule, whichever one you use, to commence in a month's time. Many expressed their disgust at the advertisement, stating that it was distasteful for Pulse to be showing teenage girls in a sexual light. The girls are wearing swimsuits in the billboard ad. A letter to the editor on Monday, one woman stated, quote, "It is highly irresponsible on the part of Pulse to have females minors still enrolled in secondary institutions promoted in this manner for public consumption," end of quote. It was not received well either by a father who stated that he was in disbelief when he saw it. He pointed out that the billboard could not come at a worse time because the nation is facing a terrible time where children are being abused and hurt. Quote, "As a father of 3 girls under the age of 13, it saddens me to think how careless Pulse promotion practice truly is." End of quote. He said in another letter yesterday. When the Star contacted Pulse chairman Kingsley Cooper, he said he was not commenting on the matter. When the Star went to see the advertisement, it was missing from the billboard. Gender advocate Nadine Spence said that the advertisement does not reflect anything sexual, as it is about a competition. Tell us that this woman have an agenda, you know. She said her concern is about the thinking of people who are looking at the ad in a sexual. And you know what? Me keep on doing this and I forgot to say, me can utilize technology. Because as me tell you, see the name there? If you don't know it, look out for the name there. She is on a, every time I hear her on radio and I talk, the things that she has support and I promote, me have issues with them. I mean, always I say me not talk about it public, but since the observer have her in it now, me I go say what me think about her. Well, not all, because I can't take a lawsuit. So we're going to go all entire desktop, right? I want to see what may I read. So where was it? I did pull it up over here. See there? See there? Pulse Under Fire for a billboard. Now tell me. Now, maybe should have finished read the story first before, but I want to see that image there. I want it actually sweeping around the head and get to me. I say, that is the place we are. And I did comment when I posted it and I said, okay, because I heard the same Nadine Spence on radio last night. They were discussing the length of some school uniform and forms, and she was saying that she think it is wrong and we must stop trying to be policing this and that and blah blah blah, and we must whatever, and what we're going to do, cover up a girl because she's think. And this young lady, she attended Arden High School, she's an adult now, but she was stating that it was even her choice. She was reprimanded because when she used to wear her skirt longer than the length, it used to be something like 2 inches below the knee, and her was as long as she could have gotten it, and then she wear long socks to come up because she was just uncomfortable with the display of her legs. And she went on to say maybe it's because, you know, she in 7th grade, you know, a whole lot of changes are going on in your body, and she was very, you know, very sensitive of it and all of these things. And I'm saying, so we're at a place now where we have a problem telling ladies, young girls, to cover up themselves, but we don't have a problem exposing them. And it's very timely how this published now, and she's saying what she's saying now, because like me I say, it's just yesterday evening I heard her basically saying no, female should feel free. And her way of thinking, which me no know. So people bear with me. But I think if people not think like me, then it's kind of not good. Sorry, but maybe I missed something wrong with. Let me make sure I put it out there. She's saying that no, there's nothing sexual about this. There is nothing sexual about this because it's a competition. Now, why they didn't have the ladies walking? But I don't even know. I don't think they should have in a bathing suit to start with. You understand? Me not believe in that. And I say something, I know all people getting cuss me about me no business. Me make a post and me say, listen, model agencies, they are the biggest human traffickers. I mean, not take back me talk. I never call nobody name so they can't sue me. Me think that model agencies are the biggest. And they start from in the school. So them start take up the little 15-year-old pitney them just like the little one we are talking about now. And I can tell you what goes on. Internationally is a thing. When you become a big photographer, you shoot for certain magazine and all of these things, there are young ladies who literally throw themselves at photographers because what? They're thinking, if I sleep with him, I am going to get on the cover. It happens. It happens. Every time I talk about him, I say, yeah, when them quick for cuss the little downtown show them where the girl them are wear up them batty rider and them printers and all of these things. But guess what? When it's carnival, you see the skimpy of skimpies. When it's model agency doing them show, the most famous part, and I'm knowing that, is it Miss Universe is going to get a hit because them say them have scrap the swimwear from it, and that is one of the main things. Both male and female go to the contest or the competition to see women palaving in the two-piece. It is what it is. So Nadine Spence is telling me that there's nothing sexual about this. Them not have on a clothes basically. So you gotta tell me about nothing sexual about this. These are the message that we're sending out to our 15-year-old. This is why this little 15-year-old now is saying, Tonet, and I agree with you. She should be taking up our book. She should be talking. If any complaint should be, boy, the schoolwork difficult and boy, I mean, I understand the math so good. I'm going to find somebody who can help me. It should be about no man. She not a luck with man. So let me start read again. No, I'm going to continue. Well, people could have just join. Go down to the part to spin. Okay, so when the star went to the advertisement, it was missing from the billboard. Gender advocate Nadine Spence said that the advertisement does not reflect anything sexual, and it is about a competition. She said her concern is about the thinking of people who are looking at the ad in a sexual manner. Quote, what causes the rape and abuse of children is not sexualization of the child. It is the adults who are perpetrators. It is advertising and a modeling competition. Yes, it is appropriate, she said. Irregardless that at school pitney something this is not adults. These are school. Them school find search something go on in a school. In 2008, Cooper was bashed when 13-year-old Shan-Monique Ivy won the Pulse Fashion Model Search. He defended his company then and said that it was not the first time a teen was entering a fashion model competition. He said that he would not put any child in a sexualized position and said any child would have to finish school before they can begin their modeling career. And I can tell you that me know other things are going on. But when them talk about you have camp and them go meet and you better not think go in at that now. Let me not go. Oh, this one can get free ad by me. I want to know. Go on the business here. So, me no know. As me say, I don't see it as a segue. I think it is very timely based on what we're talking about. So people, uno don't see nothing sexual about that. I want to hear from the females. I want to hear from the women watching the show right now. Uno not see nothing sexual about this. Is Nadine Spence correct to say, listen, it's not the young ladies that whatever, it's the man or men. Me say, listen to me. One of the main reason why some man and woman, based on how things are going right now, goes to this competition is to see the young ladies in them two-piece. That is it. That is it. That is the only reason. Nikki Wagwan, you good? You good? Yeah. The only reason. So if nothing wrong with it, why them take it down then? Basically, I say, alright, I'm not going to say too much about Miss Spence. Big up yourself, Miss Spence. Let me just say some things, guys. Like I say, them not have no problem with this. See that? Brown legs. And all of these things. And And you see, we're still in our sexist, no one classist world, you know. Why is it that this image here is basically at the front? Because if you look at it, this is what it look like, right? You're just seeing the top part and the legs of the darker girls. Why is it that the browning, they are the front of the row and showing all of her body? That don't mean nothing to Miss Spence either. Leave the brown legs, you know. Tonnet, not Tonnet, Fab said JPS cut off my light. It just come back. I am so sorry. So maybe you missed me venting about this this pulse model, what do you call it? Display billboard on Trafalgar Road. Yeah. 13-year-old. What 13-year-old do a win modeling competition? Like seriously? So Nikki said me to leave the brown leg. But me I say, isn't this a form of Fab Moore, and get your take on this? Isn't this a form of color classism? You know, where the browning, she gets to lay almost more than halfway off the billboard. Yeah, look, they find over here, so go all the way to over there. So she is displayed on the billboard, while the black girls are being shaded by her. You get me? I said that one here, all you see, I just are top there, so, and the rest of them, that one, you know, yeah, I see her leg, but it's not that pronounced like this one. What is that simple saying? What is that simple saying? But I tell you the world we're living. Like I said, I post it and I say, oh, so I have no problem with our girls being displayed as nude as possible, but them have problem with the school. Not that I should declare my hand. I'm not saying that I don't have a problem with the length of some of the uniforms. In fact, and I don't want to I don't want to say it and then the next thing you got happen or whatever. But me I say, you can imagine your little daughter try to run from one raper man in them the long heavy material something there, you know. So I feel that I see where it can be, you know, dangerous to the it can be dangerous to a child, because I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I see that another school recently have taken on to this long uniform all the way down to where funny come from this. And when me write funny, but that was this Papa Jesus. Me never comment nothing about funny. Delete that the comment there. This is really a smartphone. What was I saying? You just threw me off a while ago. Savina threw me off. Hey Savina, what's up, Miss Fang? Oh, you, yeah, I pronounced that right? People are saying mess up them name. So Fabi saying is because she brown. Yeah, but me I say don't that now display say some classism something still a go on, because you know I am sure you would have never seen that photograph with one of the black girls blocking the brown girl. Like that would just not happen. So let me a segue. Anyways, did I reach Pastor's response? No. So my producer just come and amongst others. So I am going to go back to what we're discussing, or should be discussing. The star in Tell My Pastor. I have terrible luck with men. And yeah, feel for squeeze my song again. Or the people in song again. And tell me if you don't like that song here or not. Tell me if you don't like this song. I want to know if you people like this song. So we are going to play a part of it.
Ladies, I think it's time we stop waiting on this good for nothing rain to come hit on us. I think it's time that we go out and find a man or choice. I'm a lover girl, lonely little lover girl.
Fab says she love it. Let's take it to the chorus.
Trying to find me a lover boy, 'cause I'm a lover girl. And I've searched this world all over, trying to find me a lover boy.
Alright, let me play it out. Faba send Pierre Love Heart. So let me play it out.
Might have to go to Paris. I might even have to go to Rome. Makes me no different if I bring a lover boy back home. Tired of sitting around, having nothing to do, when I know I could be somewhere making real sweet love to you.
You're listening to DP.
Searches worlds all over, yeah, trying to find me a lover boy, 'cause I'm a lover girl.
So, me don't know, we have some new females joining the show. Would you do this? Would you search the world and find a man? Would you do that? Me ask. 'Cause everybody else said no, them not do it. Would you do it?
I'm a lover girl, sweet, sweet little lover girl, yeah, yeah. And I've searched the world all over, trying to find me a lover boy, 'cause I'm a lover girl. Yes, I've searched this world all over, trying to find me a lover boy, 'cause I'm a lover girl. If you want to know what a sweet lover girl can do, she can stay all night and make real sweet love to you. When the morning comes, she don't even have to go. Just reach over and touch the girl, and she'll make sweet love some more. Whoa, I've searched this world all over, yeah, trying to find me a lover boy, 'cause I'm a lover girl, yeah, yeah. Yes, I've searched this world all over, yeah, trying to find me a lover boy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I've searched the world all over, yeah, trying to find me a lover boy, yeah, 'cause I'm a lover girl. Yes, I've searched this world all over, yeah, trying to find me a lover boy.
So is it because I worded differently why Fab is now saying yes I would? Well, I think I missed some comments here. Let me scroll up. So Nikki says, Damien, you see my daughter color, and she won queen at her school. Anything she won, they say it's because she white. Why? That's why she win. Fab say, me love it. That's the song, and my friend telling me good night. So Nikisha saying, too many times I see people talking about because a person brown and the others black. What brown have to do with winning or on top? Yes, I would. Go through browning, show up your good body. And I see Facebook is telling me that Nikki is replying to Nikisha. Okay, Tanet replying to boy. I may tell her Facebook are really informal, you know. Tanet says, Nikisha, me think you're brown, you know. Of course Nikisha brown. So she not gonna understand. Nikki, me think you're brown. Right. So alright, since we go there, so I could go there. No, Nikki, trust me. When I hear like a brown person don't see what I am seeing or what most people seeing, it reminds me of in America where white people do not see where there's something called white privileges. Them not see it because them white. So that is, if you grow a person a kind of way, I just saw them I go think majority of black people were grown or brought up this way to think that brown people or lighter color skin people are better in every way and form. And I said this over and over. If we're there somewhere, 10 man did there and 10 women, so 20 people did there, and 5 women walking, one of them brown, 4 of them not light skinned, most people will be focusing on the brown girl. That is something when me see. Me not even have to do no scientific poll if say that. Brown people get more attention than black. Why you think so much people start bleach? And me say me not even do that story there. Me only share it. Where there's a report now that more men are bleaching than women. I me say when me feel like they are. You understand? There's this thing, Nikki, with me I say brown people never get and never understand because we no face with them kind of challenge there. We no go nowhere. We no get people just treat you like as heaven no come from. Like it's just a thing about it. And I am saying to you that photograph that is posed. And like I say, you won't agree, and I understand that. That photograph that I was talking about a while ago, the billboard with Pulse, them would have never take the picture there and left the the brown girl back. Never. Never. You. And I remember even growing up in school, maybe basic school, primary school, if picture for take, the teacher then make sure take out the little brown girl, put her front. Yeah. Take out the little brown, our brown boy too. Take out the little brown one them put a front. You not see no picture, you see no brown somebody back and nobody stand up in a Jamaica. Me not ask you that, me I tell you that. So there are people, Nikki, and you say don't agree, which like I say, your daughters you say them call her white, so you not gonna understand what I say. You say if you did have one black child, then you'd have seen it. And as much as I said that, I've seen this even in household where one of the child is lighter than the rest and that child is treated special. Like, yeah. Even housework, they make the darker ones them do every single thing for doing at the house. Wash, cook, clean, scrub floor, shine it, whatever, but the brown one do nothing, basically. Nothing at all, because they treat the browning as this special kind of, these people aren't normal human beings. And like I say, maybe you'd have to live in America to see the classism somewhere may I talk about. Some people call it prejudice, racism, whatever and thing. But may I say, store. You go into a store and you will have one black man walking at the store and 5 white men. And the clerk, the store attendant, she have her iPad. The black man. Why? Because it's just the thinking to say, okay, the black man is going to do something wrong. Him I go try thief. That's why sometimes it's sweet. Me share it when me see something when them them have like the white people in a certain situation and thing. Because me I say the thinking is white people don't do this kind of thing and brown people don't do this kind of thing and all of that. You understand? So no, you get me wrong, Nikki, because you have some competition which I don't think classism can come in, or I shouldn't say class. Yes, a form of classism. Like, for example, athletics. There is no way you can say, okay, it's because somebody brown white them win the race. Like, no go so. It's because somebody brown white them kick the ball. No go so. You understand? No go so. And I think too, let me hasten to say, because I don't want to upset my producer, I think you have some people who them take it over the edge. Like, you have some people like them I say, no, the browner one need to be twice as good because people can say it's just because them brown. Why? And then you have other people who say the darker one have to be extremely better than the lighter one, because trust me, it is so funny that in 2018 that is still a thing. But me I tell you, Nikki, me I tell you this. Even the same song when me I play about Find This World, me no browning when never have to think like they have to look no man no time. Anyway, them go, them color alone talk for them. And you have darker girls who, sometimes it seems as if they're just accepting the what left because, and yes, me I talk about from school days. Me see them something here. It's like, even within my class or in the school, brown girls like automatically get attention from everybody. The darker girls, them is like them have to do things to get attention. It's just, but I don't know. Anybody else see what me I say or yeah, because me no one me alone see it. So, Nikki Mitty R said that already. I don't agree. There you go, DP. A brown one, them I look on. My daughter is not in the front in her class either. No, you can't upset me with color tonight. Okay, good. So me can't say anything more. I say. So Nikki's saying that no, her daughter is not at the front of the class. But me not say she need to be at the back either. That is not my point. Even with that photo that I show with the Pulse billboard, me not say the brown girl should have the back. I'm just saying because, and them something has some psychological thing me talk about. Because the brown girl in the picture, it is just normal. It is just natural. Maybe even the other girls themselves would arrange the photo like that. Would arrange it where, because after a while they just accept something, you know, say, boy, no, the bro. Yeah, I've seen it. I have seen it with my own eyes. This is not something that I'm making up. It's something I me see. Because you're brown, you just get everything. It's like it's way easier for you. And like I say, yeah, we have 1 and 2 white people in Jamaica, but not so bad. But the browning thing, as you know. But you know what's funny? You have some people missing get certain treatment because them light skinned in Jamaica, and when them come to America, like, yeah, where are your browning privileges? No, you're not known, because guess what? You're considered black. So you're not no browning privilege. If you're not white, you're black. That's how them see it. You get what I say? But in a Jamaica, like me say, I live it. I've seen it. And does it affect me? No. When I was younger, I can admit, when I did it in my teenage years, there was a shade of brown girls that I was attracted to. Like, I wasn't attracted to darker complexion girls, and I wasn't attracted to light girls either. Yeah, there's this shade. One time I could have find it for me, but me get dark now. Yeah, but it had to be that kind of shade. But then me I say, when I realize it's not about, you know, and come on, you have never heard Nikki, you never hear a statement like, oh, she pretty for a black girl. Them something they still I say. Those kind of comments are still being made. Yeah, she pretty for a black girl. What that's supposed to mean? Clearly they're saying that, okay, once a brown, but me see some ugly brown girl too. Me see some ugly brown girl, and I'm like, you can't imagine. No, me say that, and which maybe I shouldn't say, but me I say, you can't imagine how should I look if she did darker. Let me not say black. The classist thing still in our head, in a gone nowhere. It not gone nowhere. So I am going to say good night. Thank you guys for joining me. But like I say, this 15-year-old now, she shouldn't be talking about no luck with man, because another sort of thing should have. And if you notice, she's not talking about a schoolboy. She's talking about a big man. Well, live engaged, live with him, fiance, have a 3-month-old child, and all of these things. But I made a post earlier today, and it's very ironic how this is what I'm talking about tonight, because I was listening to something, I can't recall what it was, and the idea came to me, and I said I wanted to make mention of it. So wait there. Right, this is it. This is what I posted today. 10 hours ago? So long? Really? Parenting choices can be very hard at times. There are parents who choose to always be with their children and have to beg to feed and clothe them. And there are the ones who choose to get out and make it so their children can be provided for. But this can be a problem too, because by doing same, children left alone end up raising themselves. So no kind of guidance is given. Guidance is given. Just imagine what kind of person these people will become. And as me say, it's so ironic that I saw this just before coming on this evening. I saw this just before coming on. Let's not get into that. But yeah, it's so funny because what the girl I said, she basically raised herself. She live in our house with her brother and her stepfather, and her mother that foreign, and nobody no business with her. Nobody business with her. The 59-year-old man that was the lead suspect in the killing of the 25-year-old NCU student was found today in his house. The police said that they went back to his place in search of him, and they started seeing signs of they didn't say foul play, of irregularity, one of which flies were at one of the window, and they end up gaining entrance and saw other things. They didn't go into details, but RJR News is reporting that the man may have drank some form of substance, which sound like him drink Amazon and kill himself. Like me, I say, okay, why that step there? Why them a kill off the young lady them and thing? But I ask the question, like, what you really think is causing, or what could have caused this 25-year-old man to kill the 59-year-old man to kill the 25-year-old woman and himself. What could really be the positive? I mean, not positive, but really be the cause of that. So you can go on my page if you want to continue that discussion there. So let me say thank you very much, guys, for being here all of this week. And until Sunday night, remember that I play gospel on Sunday. Until Sunday night, have yourself a wonderful night. And see you back here next week, Monday night, again for another week of some good topic. So give yourself a round of applause, and you guys did good. Thanks. Those of you who watch every night, big up on yourself. Those who actually stay for the entire show, big up on yourself. And I'm honored to know that you guys choose to spend an hour with me every night. So until then, if you can be good, please be careful.